Okay, the fluid pipe, well, it needs a fluid pump, but the fluid pump needs 3 fluid pipes and an iron mechanical component, both of which I should have in my toolbox. And do I have... Oh, yeah. Must have made these in... like by mistake or something. Okay, and my reward is MV wire connectors. And more bullets. And some engineering blocks. Whatever. So there's a bunch of other miscellaneous odds and ends here. But the one I'd really like is an item silo. It's a form of mass storage for immersive engineering. I keep forgetting I can't just search for it. I'd be looking for this. I'd look for this under maybe construction. I've been getting these as rewards. Ah, they float. Okay. We have a metal barrel. Oh wait, here it is, a silo. Yeah, there are 24 chests worth of something, which means I've got a good place to keep the bullets. I'm going to need 4 treated wood fence and 50 iron sheet metal, which sounds like a lot until you realize that 50 iron sheet metal is that I can make 52 of them with 52 iron plates. I think the harder part's going to be the fence. Oh wait. I didn't know I had treated wood planks in 2 locations. Let me make the fence again. So I suppose I could put this silo not in the actual room, not in this location that's going to become the immersive engineering room, but somewhere outside it. So 52. 6 times 9 is 54. Okay, I'll just run these through the multi-servo press. And while that's happening, maybe... where should I put the silo? Well, I can't put it out there where the trader is. That's going to become a machine room. Or the immersive engineering room. Maybe I'll put it over here by the reactor. Because that's going to be right by the immersive engineering room. Well, I might have got other bits of construction I ought to do. Like the railing for this thing. Oh, and I'm going to need dirt if I want to climb, if I want to make my way down like I did with the phase shifter. I'm also going to need spare armor, but that's completely unrelated. They also have fluid tanks. Now I don't really have enough fluid. I don't really have fluid that I want to put into a tank. I think that's in here. Yeah, here it is. And the difference is how I think it's how the sheet metal is arranged. Maybe it's not. As it looks as though they have the same top, but the tank has a different kind of bottom? No, wait. It's the amount of sheet metal. That's got to be what it is. One's 50, one's 34. Which sounds kind of arbitrary when you think about it. I mean, logically, it should only make 34 sheet metal instead of 54 should make a smaller tank, or a smaller silo. Let me just take this flower and put it out of the way. So when all the dust clears here, I'll have 2 bits of sheet metal left. I might not need that dirt. I can just use a roof. Where do I hit it on the... I think the diagram actually showed me where to hit the thing on to actually make it official, so to speak. There we are. 1 item silo. Now, how would I store stuff in it? Can I get away with using it like a... No, they're input through the top and extracted to the bottom. I wonder if that means I can put a hopper on there. I don't know. Either way, when I need next, I'll have taken care of. I'll stashed. Well, I guess the. Wait, these are all different cartridges. Never mind. What can I stack in here? Well, I'll put something in there anyway. Wait, I got an idea. These bones. I'll put them in there. Owing to some very expensive antimatter-related circumstances beyond my control, I've gone and moved the production line for ores down to here. And I've had to extend some automation too. It ended down here originally with the enrichment chamber, but I had to add an energized smelter, an enrichment chamber, another one, and a chemical oxidizer. Well, the chemical oxidizer, the one I used to make sulfuric acid, but I don't think I'll be running out of that anytime soon. You see, this is all for the production of uranium oxide, but I can produce sulfuric acid in this chemical dissolution chamber. And when it's all complete, I'll just cart it back up to the chemical infuser, and isotopic separator. Now then. Nice and quiet out. I've built the item silo, and I've put all the skeleton bones I have, 777 of them. It can store a lot more, but I have plans regarding that too. So, let me see. Yeah, here we go. Tank. A tank, it seems, is built the same way as a silo, but there's only 34 iron sheet metal required. Out of those 34, I already have 2. I need 32 more. And given that there is a requirement for, well, plates of various kinds, I moved the multi-servo press down here. Very easy, given the crescent hammer. But the crescent hammer works only for thermal series machinery. I'm gonna grab some more uranium ore. You know, I mined all the uranium ore out of this entire chunk. We'll just get that started again. And do I have any treated fence? Or no, well, I have treated wood. Do I have any leftover fencing? Do I have any leftover space? Apparently I do. I keep misjudging these backpacks. Okay, so I'm gonna need... I'm gonna end up with 3 of these left over. Alright, there. Wait a minute. Okay, apparently I miscalculated that, but if I ever need any more fencing, I'll know where to look. And who knows, one of the multi-blocks I build might actually need fencing. Speaking of overdoing it, I forgot I had iron sheets. Okay. Now, the tank, like any immersive engineering thing, engineering building, looks cool. The problem is that you have to pump things in and out of it. I'd like the reactor to be visible. Why don't I put it right next to the silo? Okay. Oh. Yeah, I can't forget to get my hammer out. Alright, I didn't mean to do that. Now it's the same as before. As soon as I get to 9, that'll be the top layer for this silo. Oh, that was quick. Okay. Let's go back down. Yeah, that was exactly the maximum distance I can jump. Okay, here we go. And there you have it. One fluid silo. The problem is Mechanism's dynamic tanks work much better, and well, I mean, you don't have to... I don't think you have to do immersive engineering... well, you don't have to do mechanism-specific things to put stuff in them. But at the same time, I'm not entirely sure that you necessarily have to use immersive engineering specific machinery in order to empty and fill the fluid tank. Yeah, I know it's loud in here, but it pretty much has to be. I get so much of this redstone wire. I don't know whether I'm ever going to use it or not. Oh. And speaking of tanks and pumps, something rather disturbing occurred to me. You see, I have 73 levels of experience, and I'm wondering, perhaps I ought to store it somewhere. But I've been thinking about this for a while, but the question is where? Well, to answer that requires 2 upgrades, because I found out that there is a way to store it in a backpack. Make a tank upgrade. Well, I'm going to need. I'm going to be making 2 upgrades. One of them's a tank upgrade. The other one's a pump upgrade. So the tank upgrade's real simple. The pump upgrade isn't. First off, I'm going to go grab some pistons. As I've said a bunch before, I've got like a ton of them. So that's the pump upgrade. But we need a particular kind of pump upgrade. Now, let me see if... Do I have any ordinary... Yeah, well, yeah, here we go. That bow and arrow is ordinary enough. And then... dispenser... Ah, yeah. There's like 3 different formulas for it. Before I forget, I'm going to put the tank upgrade in. Huh, apparently I can't. I'll have to use a different backpack for this then. Maybe just one of the ordinary ones. I mean, this backpack is going to be used for a very specific purpose. And it won't be to store stuff in either. It'll be to store experience in. But it's only got 1 upgrade slot. So I can't use the ordinary backpack. Not while I've got iron backpacks lying around. That's the thing about these dungeon raids. They always give you backpacks. So I've got a tank upgrade. It's capable of storing 24 buckets. And where was I? Okay. 2 diamonds. 3. How did I can't have used an advanced bow in this. My goodness, I did, didn't I? Well, that's upsetting, isn't it? I mean, I usually fight using melee attacks anyway, but I liked to have the ability to draw a bead on somebody before they shoot me. Okay, now for the experience pump upgrade. That requires a couple of Eyes of Ender. And some redstone dust. And a couple of bottles of enchanting, which I think are... Yeah, I got 2 of them right here. And that's the experience pump upgrade. Oh, right. There we go. And it can get up to 28 experience levels, but Note the nature of experience. It only drained like 2 of the ones I had. You know, this strikes me as interesting. Maybe I can say... well, I don't know. I got dynamic tanks, and unless... Oh, that's a... What if it were possible to use... What if it were possible to use mechanism tanks to connect to immersive engineering tanks? Or mechanism pipes like this one. Well, it certainly seems that way. And I'll take this backpack, set it down here. Aha! I seem to be within, like, the collection range of the backpack, and it's draining my experience and putting it in the fuel tank. Oh, goodness. Do you have any idea how long I've been meaning to do this for? I've wanted to store my experience away ever since I raided Thornborn Towers and came back with, like, a ton of it. And a lot of mod packs actually do have a way to store your experience. But this one didn't seem to have one. At least not until now. And as you can see, I think it's an exponential progression. Each level of experience becomes harder and harder to obtain. It seems to have stopped at 10. I don't know why, but I suppose it's worth it. I also suppose I could take all that experience. Okay, it used to be that you could collect experience by right-clicking on a tank. Let me see if that works with a mechanism tank, though. Well, then again, if I pump something into a mechanism tank and out of a... How much can that tank store? 512 buckets, and this is only 256. Yeah, apparently this is like one of the few times something's got mechanism beat. Well, I could still technically be wrong. There's like 292 buckets of it here. Okay. Wait a minute. Can I not take it? Maybe I can only connect it to certain places. No, wait. It was the position. That was wrong. Okay. There we go. Now it's filling up the tank. But the problem now becomes that I still can't get any of it for myself. I mean, yeah, I'll probably need both tanks, but I suppose I'll have to think this through a bit. There's got to be some way of getting experience to yourself. Experience that you've stored. I suppose, arguably, you can bottle it, make bottles O experience. And I've certainly got plenty of them. And experience itself, let's see, you can bottle it, you can... I don't know, that's like experience specific to one particular mod, though. I guess I could use a fluid encapsulator and, I don't know, make it battery powered or something? Oh dear, I'm out of hydrochloric acid. Let me just run up and grab some. I know I have some to spare. Possibly oxygen, too. Oh, did I forget to put oxygen back when I... okay, yeah. That was careless of me. But then again, I'm using oxygen and hydrochloric acid at the same rate. So it shouldn't worry me that much. This thing's nearly full. Okay. Yeah. There's enough monkeying around. Let me just collect my rewards for storage. 1 Sorcerer's Delight, 1 Scavenger's Delight. And that means that I have no idea where I'm supposed to put these enchanted books. Did I really just... I needed a raven feather once, and I couldn't find one. That's the problem with having all these backpacks. You lose track of what you have. But there's a solution to it somewhere.